Hey there, YouTube. I was looking for some bags for our new 2016 Vulcan S ABS, and I got on Viking's website and selected these bags. Now, these are the Viking Charger bags. They're the larger of the two versions. There's a smaller version available. These particular ones are lockable, weatherproof, leather wrapped, and with studs and a single strap on the side. Now these are really attractive bags, and when I bought the bike I had a couple of options. Many people make saddlebags, but the dealer tried to persuade me to buy some OEM bags. Well, if I were to buy their OEM bags, which are not leather wrapped, they're marine grade vinyl with leather trim, they don't lock, and they hold 70% less than these bags, it would have cost me about 800 bucks. These, with the mounting hardware and everything, cost me a little under $200. The capacity on these particular bags for the two of them is 2,310 cubic inches. And like I said, it's 70% more than the OEM solution. And you'll notice this is the single strap version with the studs. Now these bags are also have an ABS backplate as a reinforcement and a fiberglass interior bucket, but they are leather wrapped in these particular ones. Have a little concealed Fastex buckle down here that holds it closed. Then you use the key and unlock the bag. And there's Velcro front and back. And then the bag can be opened. Now inside the bag is a small pouch for cell phones, doodads, things like that. And you can see the mounting scheme here. Now Viking provides the mounts and the bolts, washers, spacers, all that, and they're very solidly mounted to the bike if you follow their instructions. One of the things I did do was the initial bolts they gave me. The front one is M10 by 1.25 pitch. The back one is M8 by 1.25 pitch. They were a bit long, so I had to put some of the spacers in that were provided with the installation kit. Once I got them all mounted up, was happy with the installation, I pulled those bolts out, measured, went down to the hardware store, and bought 4 more bolts, 2 right, 2 left, of the same diameter and pitch, just slightly shorter, that would meet my needs, and I wouldn't have to put spacers in. Total cost was about $4.50. No big deal, and I think it makes for a much cleaner installation. One other thing to note with these bags is the lock. This is a locking feature that the OEM does not provide with their bags, and the key is only removable in the locked position. So you always have to lock them every time. Now I've asked Viking to look into this and try to provide us with lock cylinders that can have the keys removed in either position, because some people don't always want to unlock their bags and lock them every time they get into them. Another thing I've noticed is that if you do unlock them and the key you can't get out and open the bag, you want some clear paint protector, or if you've got a luggage rack here, that would be good too, because as this goes up you could inadvertently scratch your fender. That's just an application item. It's not a big deal for me, but I'm going to put some 3M Scotchgard clear plastic paint protector on the rear fender. Now, while one of the advantages of the OEM kit for this Vulcan S is the bags are quickly removable, I can tell you from experience, once you get these installed and bolted up, there are only 4 bolts to remove. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull those off, put the black plastic side covers and the screws back on, and in less than 10 minutes you've got a bike with no bags at all, so it's really not an issue. Okay, now for a couple of installation and application notes. First, read the instructions. Secondly, read the instructions again, this time completely. I know we're men and we have 2 extra pieces of genetic material that women don't, the map gene and the instruction gene, because we don't need maps and instructions. But read the instructions, it'll save you a lot of grief. Third, if you go to vikingbags.com, they have installation videos that are very, very helpful and will answer just about all your questions. Number 4, they have a toll-free tech support line and sales line. If you're like me, you're a busy guy, you're busy all week, the only time you have to work on bikes is nights and weekends, and how many times have you bought a new toy, went to install it on your motorcycle, had questions, and had to wait till Monday morning? These people do have 24-hour tech support, and they will call you back. Another note on the installation of any accessory that bolts onto your motorcycle. Once you've got your bolts installed, everything's all snug, you might want to back those out and put a couple drops of Loctite on all the bolts. This keeps things from shaking loose due to vibration hitting potholes going down the road. With anything, you want to check the tightness of all critical fasteners on a regular basis on anything that's bolted together on your motorcycle or in your motorcycle. I found that these charger bags, and they're available in two sizes, as I said, large and a slightly smaller when the manufacturer rates as medium, were sturdy, they're well constructed, well designed. They have all the features I want. If you want them with or without locks, with or without studs, single, double strap, they seem to have them all. Delivery was about 4 business days from when I ordered them, and I live up in the Pacific Northwest. They have 2 warehouses, one on the East Coast and one on the West Coast, and it was just a killer price. They were a great value. As far as the mechanical skills to install these, go look at the installation video. If you've got a portable drill or driver, a 3/8 drill bit, a wrench or a socket set, a marker or a screwdriver, you can put these things easily in an afternoon and have years and years of enjoyment. I have no doubt that these are going to be sturdy and functional. I'm very, very pleased with the results, and I would recommend people using these kind of products from Viking. I'd recommend it to anybody.